Last season, you guys went 8-9-1. You made your second straight Big East tournament appearance, and you had 2 players drafted in the MLS Super Draft. How do you build on last season and try to take the next step towards a run in not only the Big East tournament, but also the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think that I thought last year at times we were a fantastic team. We were really exciting to watch. We were in a lot of games, and I felt that we probably fell short in a few games that we dominated the play, but didn't put the ball in the back of the net and couldn't keep the ball out of the net on the other side. To be better next year, I think what we need to do is we need to score more goals and give up less. I think at crucial times and at crucial moments in the game, if we're a little bit better organized, or sometimes a little bit more realistic and sometimes a little bit more cynical. Stopping teams play is a very important part of the game. And that's kind of what we're focusing on, trying to stop people play while continuing our brand and our style.
So you actually have a total of 12 newcomers. You were correct, yeah. 7 freshmen, 5 transfers. How do you expect them to fit in with this team and complement the returning players?
Well, the two that we already came in the spring, we know they're going to fit in well because they already did. They only had 1 game. The others, it's just a race to acclimation. It's a game of soccer. We do play a specific brand. They've chosen to come here to play that brand and that style. In the wake of the pandemic, we've done a lot of tactical Zooms, we've shared videotape, we've kind of done question and answers, and I think from a virtual IQ kind of thing, they have an idea. If they hit the ground running, I think they'll acclimate really well. The good thing is they're coming to a program that have some solid players and some great characters. And I think that might be one of the keys, is how well they fuse with everyone else.
Players actually are reporting to campus in early August, so that's something to look forward to. What's going to be the early emphasis with this team when training begins?
Well, I think it's going to be like no other. I think our university has done an unbelievable job, and there were a lot of people behind the scenes. Our sport administrator, Mike Broker, all of our staff. In working with our players, we're already prepping them for the unknown. What it will look like is with our sport performance, I think Emily Jacobson and our athletic training staff, we're going to have a gauge for exactly how fit our guys are, what they've done, what they're capable of doing. And I think that we do a kind of a periodization anyway for our training. And, preseason, no one ever plays 90 minutes when they first come. But instead of, a 50-minute or a 70-minute, it could be as little as a 20-minute, a 30-minute, and then maybe a 60-minute. And I don't know if by the time we get to when we've played our last exhibition game, assuming they all, we check all of them off, I don't know if there'll be one person that can play 90 minutes when we open up. I just don't know. And I think that we will use the technology and we'll use the eye and the experience. So I think that just like dieting, I think if you eat a little but often, we may have to shrink what we want. We can't take big chunks and chew on it and think we're going to be okay. We've got to do little and often. So we may still have a 2-a-day, but a 2-a-day of 60 minutes instead of, a 2-a-day of 90. And really, there's no breaking down to build up. That's just building on what they've got. And I think that will be a big difference for our guys.